This is a historical garden which was built to commemorate the 2500th Nirvana anniversary of Lord Buddha, the light of the East. We are at the peak of spring and we have ample evidence of that in the full blooming multicolored flowers all around and the green trees under the shade of which many of our brothers and sisters are resting here. This blooming spring all around remind me of the announcement by our beloved Master at the Unity of Man Conference in Delhi in 1974 that the golden age has started. So in this golden age we have an era of spirituality which is gradually spreading its traces over the materialistic world of today. That there is a great awakening amongst the young people everywhere. They are harking back to nature. They are trying to find their lost soul, which was almost extinct during the last some centuries, during which materialism had its complete sway. We find that the milk of human kindness, which had become a very rare commodity, has again started flowing in an abundance. And this is all due to the grace of the two masters. Our great master, Sant Singh Maharaj, used to tell us that he had lighted about 1,00,000 of torches, and each one of these torches should in due course light at least 10 more torches so that the divine mission spreads all over the world. In fact, the two great masters have lighted millions of torches all over the world. For us to carry the divine light of those torches and light other torches all over the world which have not so far been blessed with the divine light. We are all ambassadors of the two great masters, each one of us, and it is our bounden duty to see that each one of us carries forward the mission to the greatest possible number of human souls. We pray to the great two masters to grant us the boon to carry forward their mission and to take their divinity to the various hearts and souls all over the world so that our dream of having a golden age in which every living soul is connected with the light of God and music of the spheres, and through these boons gets communion with the Almighty. Take a vow, and it's a vow of faith, it's a vow of love on this day that we'll be carrying on their mission throughout the length and breadth of this universe with their grace. And I pray for the success of each one of us in this holy mission. Thank you. Just see, all these photographs should be given and Maharaj's message should be sent.
अच्छा ठीक है
And what do you think about it?
पकड़ा है आप ही
What do you think? When we find ourselves in the midst of natural beauty like this, we think of God as supreme artist. He endows every detail of His creation, every object, not only with beauty, but with meaning. We only need to have the eyes, the heart, to respond to that wealth of significance. Just look at all the flowers around us. How beautiful, how wonderful. Wherever we see them, we are instantly in love with them. If you want to take a remembrance for someone special, someone dear to you, you at once think of flowers. If you want to compliment your beloved, you compare her to a rose or a lily. We all love flowers and admire them for their beauty. Yet, do we ever stop to think of what their Creator is signifying through them? For us, they are only objects of beauty, and they are that indeed, and make us think of the one who made them. But they are also so much more. Jesus wanted us to be like the flowers of the field. We do not think of the morrow. What did he mean? If you just stop to think of it, the life of a flower is one long hymn of praise for its creator. We may prepare a face to meet the faces that we meet. We may put on a mask when we meet others. We may present ourselves in one form before others, quite another when not in public. But with a flower it is otherwise. Once it has blossomed, it has nothing to hide, nothing to put on. It blooms in all its loveliness, whether there are people to see it or not. Be it in the wilderness or in a garden, in the heart of a city, for the flower it is just the same. It is there to shower God's beauty, God's fragrance. Whether it is in bud in its very youth, or is in its old age and about to fall off, whether you let it stay on its stem or violently pluck it off, it still continues to give you its perfume, its sweetness. It does not permit anything to make it deviate from its own true nature. You may crush it and it will still give off its fragrance. The more violence you do against it, the more intensely does it share the sweetness with you. That is the way our lives should be, also a kind of visual poem on the beauty of our Creator. There should be an openness about it, such that we are in public what we are in private. And when the challenges of life come our way, as they must for each one of us, instead of making us lose our faith or turn bitter, they only make us give more fully of the sweetness and the goodness within us. The goodness which God has given to all of us in such ample measure. Thank you.